Black Friday and crypto is on sale. Michael Saylor said that today. I was like, hey, good marketing. Anyway, I'd take things like these and talk about, well, happy post Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody's having leftovers if you're American. I like to take things like these and just go over things that we've done in the past, because sometimes we forget these things. And there's new viewers, seeing crypto's getting bigger. Somebody might find this like, I don't know, 2 years from now, and that'd be helpful. So, unit bias, and then market cap, and the misconception of market cap and price per token. So unit bias is, for example, you have ICP, which is number 34 market cap. This is a much smaller market cap than XRP, which is at like, I think, believe the expert at like $2.40, and then ICP is like $6. You think because, okay, ICP's price per token is higher, it means that XRP is a better buy. But generally speaking, I have to say generally speaking because you'll understand why in a bit, the market cap, the lower the market cap of a cryptocurrency, the better you're going to get more ROI in your investment. So if ICP goes from where it is now, number 34, to like number, I don't know, 10 or something, a much better return on investment than where XRP is, which in theory, based on what we have today, the information that we have today is the fact that it can only go as high as Bitcoin, right? It can't go past Bitcoin in theory. Although I think it could actually surpass Ethereum. And I think that I can actually rival Bitcoin. It did, by the way, at one point. But that's not what this video is about. Unit bias. The fact that people look at price per token, they don't necessarily look at market cap when they're making investment decisions. But wait, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Liking, subscribing, and sharing is all free. So, next, market cap versus price per token. This necessarily isn't a contradiction about what I just said. This is just a compliment. Usually speaking, yes, unit bias is not a way to buy crypto, invest into crypto projects. But market cap is the amount of total shares and what the worth of the stock is, or the company rather, in the traditional markets. Hey, what's up? In crypto, it's the amount of the value that is of the whole Bitcoin blockchain, right? How much is every Bitcoin worth multiplied by the last traded price? So when looking at market cap, it's important to understand what I'm about to say. I'll say it twice. Price dictates market cap, not the other way around. Price per token dictates market cap, not the other way around. So what that means is that the last traded price, whatever that is, which is one of the reasons why I like Bybit, because they tell you the last traded price of a token and then price per token. Whatever two people decide, the buyer and the seller, is the worth of a price per token or the stock multiplied by the total amount of coins there are or stocks there are. That's the market cap. So if, just for example, XRP is, I don't know, $30 per token, you take that and multiply it with the total amount of XRP in existence, and that's the market cap. It does not work the other way around. If they're telling you that, they're lying to you. This is how TradFi markets work. This is how crypto works. So why is this important to understand? Because if there is a supply shock, this means a lot of people are buying a lot of a cryptocurrency, and there's a total limit supply, like XRP, 100 billion, or Bitcoin, 21 million ever to be created, and there's not enough in existence. Now we get into supply shock territory where somebody has, if you want to buy, somebody has to sell it to you, and they're going to sell it to the highest bidder. So if the last traded price is, I don't know, from XRP goes to today $3, just for example, tomorrow, not much in supply, and people want to buy it, it's like, okay, at what point are you willing to, how much are you willing to cough up per XRP? That's how you would find out. That's called price discovery. Once it hits a new all-time high, how much are sellers and buyers able to agree on what price the asset should be valued at per coin. Hi to everybody that's coming in. So remember to like, subscribe, and everything. I wanted to make this video because I was talking to a friend of mine, and he he didn't understand the concept of, oh yeah, market cap. I'm like, listen, that's not how it was. The way that market cap is, the math equation for it is price per token multiplied by total amount of coins or tokens. You don't look at market cap and decide price per token. Price decides how big the market cap is. Very important to know, because we're going to see a lot of crazy shit, and I want people to be prepared. So the last thing I want to talk about is liquidity, right? Market cap does not equal liquidity. For example, Bitcoin is worth $1.73 trillion. Liquidity, that's the amount of money you can take out without affecting the price, is, well, reality for this video, let's just say it's the amount of money in the token, not the last price per token necessarily. That's market cap. Liquidity is the amount of money in the token. So, right, I think I told my boy the other day to look, 2 days ago. Okay, look at the price, the total market cap of Bitcoin. Pause. Look at the total market price of Bitcoin. You told me $1.73 trillion. I said, now look at the liquidity, the amount of money on the blockchain in US fiat terms. It was like circulating supply that day of 70 billion. That means if somebody were to take out all $70 billion of it, it would have gone to zero. So liquidity is just the amount of money in the system. This is why you can get, like, I don't want to confuse people, but this is why if you go on Phantom, you can buy a coin, right? And it's, you know, it's like, I don't know, doggy style coin, and the price is, I don't know, $10 per token. The amount of the market cap is like, I don't know, like $300 million, but there's no liquidity. So when you try to take out money, you can't take out money because there's no money. It's just that the last traded price per token was a certain amount. You multiply it by the amount of coins or tokens in existence, and then you get the market cap. With that being said, I'm gonna have some more Thanksgiving leftovers. I hope that if you're American or anything, you enjoy your food, enjoy family. A lot of people are staying all weekend long with their families. Don't kill them. Don't start to hate each other. I'm joking anyway. With that being said, upwards and onwards.